Hey. All right, no free feed pics. None of that for you guys. Um, I mean, only if like I get like 100 subscribers on my YouTube, maybe that's when you guys will get some free feed pics. We'll see. We'll see though. What is up? What's going on? How's your week going? Um, I had an interview today for a design job. Um, it's one of the it's a design studio that I've interviewed before in 2018, and I didn't get it. And at my last job, this design studio actually had a client that bought some furniture from me, and the design studio approached me about freelancing, and so last month after I left my last position, I went into the design studio and I dropped off my resume. And then last week, they finally got back to me asking asking what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for a full time or I'm looking for a part time position, and then also like what my salary range is. Um, where I then replied that I would be open to discussing to work for them as an independent contractor under Harry's room. And so today I had the interview. I went into the design studio and went through one of three interviews. And prior to this interview, I had prepared a contract just in case, and came into the studio ready to propose that contract. But when I went in there, I wanted to feel it out and see how the owners of the design studio conducted the interview. And the interview went really well. Me and one of the owners clicked pretty well, and they invited me back for a second interview on Saturday. One thing I want to talk about running a design studio and creating contracts is there's this important document called the proposal, and this comes before the contract. And the proposal defines the scope of work, the process, the schedule, and the total price. And it's a discussion document where the designer puts forward a recommended course of action for the client to consider. So many proposals go through several rounds of changes and negotiations before they are finalized. So as this traditional interview went on, I kept this proposal in the back of my mind and made notes on what the design studio was needing for their like prospect employee. And we finished the interview, and I had kept my contract tucked into the folder unrevealed, and because I wanted to finish a proposal before I proposed a contract to them. And after this interview, I met up with a friend who I told him about this contract and my interview, and he said I shouldn't be proposing a contract to them, and where I state how much I want to work for and my intellectual property, and that I should just take the job and work for them under their business. And I said, what's wrong with that? Why can't I go in there specifying my terms and conditions to do these jobs that they're asking me to do? And he said, it just doesn't work that way. If you make something good, then you can. And that they're paying you to create something for them, thus it's theirs, and that I don't have legal ownership of that creation. But that's exactly what I'm trying to determine. What I make, I want to own and be able to use it, or at least have them buy me out and pay me a fair price to own my creation. And shouldn't I be allowed to price my value in my creations? And that was a really interesting conversation that I had with my friend. Um, what do you guys think? Should I go into Saturday's interview and propose the contract that I wrote up, or should I just tell them what my desired salary be? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Give me that thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm for YouTube. And yeah, let me know. We made it to the fabric store. I brought my friend out to the Carpet Mill outlet store in Milwaukee, just down the street of Portland, and we were looking for upholstery to create this furniture that I'm helping him out with, and I ended up in the wedding gown area because my sister's getting married soon, and I wanted to find some accessories and fabric for a wedding ring barrier pillow, and I found these really cute red sequins flower motifs that I thought could go perfectly on top of the pillow and sort of surround the wedding rings. So I'd set these red flowers on the perimeter of the pillow, and then I found this cute pearly lacy round thing that I thought could be the perfect spot for the rings.
And then if these are 2 and 4,
Then you're going to take a piece of batting here. What are you going to do about this gap in
will
between?
we get more batting?
You're just going to put it from here
Is that what you would
and down?
suggest? Or should we dismiss the trim batting?
No, I think.
Hey. We got the stuff.